Okay, let's continue. No, I wanted to read, like, normal comics. You have a comic for me to read? It's called Legend of the Northern Blade. Hold up. All right, looks pretty cool.
Time to tie up loose ends on the caseboard.
Oh, that's right. We were here. So the last time we had played this, we'd gotten the clicker. We're at the, we're trying to track down on her side of things. The brothers, Tor and Odin. Tor is like stuck in the overlap. So I think I'm getting ready to go back into the overlap. Have a good one, Sirius. Okay, what is this? A record is missing from the museum. Anger's remorse. I have to find the record. Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him and messing with his head. Okay, so the missing record's one of a kind. The rest are popular releases. Why is Cynthia going to such trouble to get Tor out of the picture?
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her.
What?
We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
Hold
That
on.
isn't going to happen.
The nurse?
Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there.
I'm mixing up.
I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
No, I'm not mixing up the nurse. That's the nurse. Oh my god, that's fucked. The old lamp lady. Okay, all right. Holy shit, I thought we were talking about the nurse. Oh my god. Cynthia wanted the record. Tor would have done anything she said. If Tor gave the record to Cynthia, she's the only one who can tell me where it is. I think Gabby wants some crunchies. I hate to walk away, but I'm gonna need to for a second. So hang on. Okay. They're all getting really smart. Like, Henry was waiting under the bed. He came out like, ooh, crunchies for me? Oh, shit. Well, it's good to see you, Astronova. Stitches, I saw you were here too. Anybody lurking over on YouTube, welcome on in. We are simulcasting to multiple platforms currently. Rock around the rocking chair at Valhalla. So my streaming rig's gonna look like when I'm in the old folks' home. Still streaming. Somebody's bound to make them. Whether it's like officially or like on Etsy or something. Okay, we read these the other day. Rescue. Oh, okay, that's right. Find Anger's remorse. Cynthia. Old lamp lady. No, I haven't been Saga the whole time. Oh. I'm looking for a record.
I found an empty record sleeve. Do you know where the record inside went?
Oh, the matter is not my business. Mutta niin, sanotaanko vaikka, että but she who steals a needle steals a nail. Wonders of the modern world. Music captured on vinyl, on tape. What will they come up with next? Mitä ne vielä keksi? I'm a man of the old union.
Have you heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Do you know anything about the Cult of the Tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
You said that Blum was in the cult?
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Okay, Auntie, thank you. Don't mind me, I'm just taking things from your... everything. I'm just taking everything. Beep, beep. Mandy May. Gail, Cynthia. God damn.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Awesome. Really looking forward to going down to the basement. I've been Trav and I had Trav watch the Hell House Origins movie. Then we started the Hell House trilogy over. We've only watched the first one again though. I've never seen 2 and 3. I know they're terrible. So I guess what I'm getting at is I hope their basement doesn't look like that basement.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga.
What's up, Enigma?
Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing. dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
You started watching VHS since you saw one of the 90s ones. I love the VHS, even the shitty ones. The newest one is not very good at all. I didn't really care for the newest VHS. But those are still some of my favorites for like found footage. I think they're creative, you know. But yeah, we watched that. And then I had him watch the first Blackwell Ghost. So we're going to go down that rabbit hole next. Who's a basement? What's up, Crowbar? Yeah, I've only seen up to the third Blackwell Ghost. But I told him, I was like, I think these are pretty... They're good for what they are, you know? They're reasonably corny, but there's some kind of creepy moments. What the fuck am I hearing?
Restless.
Ow.
More so than
Okay. You're all fucking insane. Have a good one, Astra. Okey-doke. Oh yeah, we just watched the Carmichael House. That one's actually pretty good. The first one's all right. Like, I actually think that watching the prequel helps with the others, because the first one I remember when we watched it for movie night, and I just thought it was kind of, I had problems with it. I still had the problems with it.
I need bolt cutters.
Like watching it the second time, but I saw all the references. Like I picked up the tying storyline, so I think the Origins movie really helps with the whole thing, you know. If that makes sense. What the hell? Ball sack noodle, thanks for the corn. What's up, Chris? I'm gonna hide in here for a second and let Queen Gabby out.
corn.
Okay. Alana Wake. Oh man, Deadstream was great. I loved. I'm glad you guys liked it too. I had been wanting to do a double feature of Deadstream and Dashcam. So I'm glad I was able to kind of do that on Halloween. Ooh, manuscript. You've returned with some off-brand Nutella and jelly. Sick.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years. Built after the Return comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. Balance Slays the Demon, a couple of others. The old men rocked like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted. His migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig.
What's up,
Wheeler had
Firearm?
security track them down to the craziest after parties.
Okay. Gonna need to find some bolt cutters. Need to find the basement of the nursing home proper. Which I assume is, yes, a door off the side. No, Frankie calls me meanie. I don't know what I ever did to him, though.
Shit. I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
Well, you know, I heard, Sage, that if the key fob doesn't work, they're gonna have to replace it for $500. You might want to pony up the money.
It's not opening.
Remember, buy more fuses. Many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. Crappy old equipment's kind of a hoe.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares
okay,
were starting to
Frankie.
creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back.
Are they literal
And they never did
vampires,
completely.
Alan? Or are you just being
Each
mean?
time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Barry thought they were.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Gotta be.
Must be locked from the other side.
Little tiny haunted door. I don't like it. Hi, chick drummer. Don't know why the alert didn't go off.
Space!
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD.
I gotta stop
Now
popping
he
up
had
on your
pills to keep
feed.
the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs.
And you're gonna
The
fail?
Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back.
I already heard that one. What? Was there another one that I just grabbed and it just didn't? Are you gonna fail No Nut November because of my cartoon? That is some shit. You know? I'm not in control of that. You are the master of your domain.
What?
Wild!
Yeah!
Saga opens the Valhalla nursing home over. There we go.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
The missing
I
record in its
don't
place.
like it.
Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl.
Hang on,
The
Crowbar.
song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Saga had to play the birthday song for Crowbar Ketchup, who had a birthday today.
Hola. It's your birthday, we're here to party and sing to you. It's from me. Hope you are bueno, the fun will rain the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights and fountains, we hope your birthday's excellent. You are another year older, so perhaps you should
Be generally awesome.
'cause today is your day. Hola. You deserve a grand fiesta, and later on siesta, and the best of everything. Sí, señor.
Happy birthday, Crowbar. We gotta spam that teen whack. Firearm is surviving No Nut November. That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear, you know. I'm hearing some shit.
The power's off.
House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Jakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor outside town, and a couple is already settled in his home country. And internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected as an auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became a reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. Oh. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Oh. Wait. You coughed in class today and farted on accident. It wasn't scary, but it was rad. You know, Malik, it's pretty fucking cool, you know?
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close.
Yeah, at least you didn't shart yourself.
Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Could have been worse. There's like another thing and I can't grab it. I can't grab it. I feel I need to hold strong to the not re-upping my WoW sub. Mantra. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. So, what's the new patch got? Out of curiosity. I feel like I really want to, at some point... Hang on, that's a 273? There's a very rare mount that I want to sit at some point. I feel like I actually want to take a crack at ANX at some point. The problem is it could take days.
A fuse could come in handy.
Funky, thanks for gifting a sub to Vacuous Vulps. What is my favorite alcohol? I don't drink. Put on a random WoW stream for 4 hours and you get a pet. Okay. I don't think I have the Headless Horseman mount either, but I'm currently not subbed to WoW, so. Rose, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them codes in the laundry room. Oh, I missed that. I might already have Dottie. Excuse me? Was that Cynthia?
There. Power's back on.
Got Invincible on third try. Big Mechanical Scorpion on first. I still have so many mounts to hunt. I just kind of got hooked on it. God, that was probably 4 years ago. And I feel like I don't want all of them, but I have a list, you know? And then when I started my Alliance character, there's a whole bunch that I never even got. from that venture. But I wasn't playing frequently enough, so I'm not subbed currently.
Is this something they watch on movie night?
Is it?
That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Like the ones I was farming currently were the blue proto drake from the Scotty drop and the stone drake from Stonecore. What the fuck is happening here? Oh my god. Yotonyo. Whoa. Yeah, the Scotty one. I was going back through like older shit like that. That did look like a good horror movie. It looked like that game, The Chant. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It's kind of what that looked like. Just make a game off of that. I'll play that shit. It is. WoW is WoW is life, dude.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Okay, this I should be able to go back in and get into Cynthia's room. Although I suspect I'm gonna have to fight somebody in here. I'm kind of... Trav's been playing a bunch of Guild Wars too, so I was gonna use that to kind of fill my WoW quota, even though the mount hunting isn't even remotely close, but going through the journal is, I think, gonna be equally fulfilling. But then he hit a brick wall. But he's really far in. Like, he plays that all the time. Alright, Cynthia, what are you doing in here?
Down? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Yeah, map hunting, like the vistas or whatever. No, he's not gone back to Baldur's
Cynthia
Gate
would
in a
deal
bit.
with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Oh.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
There was another one, wasn't there? Cynthia Corrupted.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Hey, BBVM, how's it going? I was gonna play Quantum Break when I was
like it.
done with this. Because I never played it. We're already this far into, like, you know, playing through the universe of Alan Wake stuff. Might as well as continue, you know?
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears, to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here. After all these years, it took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Now, Alan has a lamp with an angel on it. You see the darkness? Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? That's fine. Wait. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there, a newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet, a magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. I'm doing all right, BBVM. How are you?
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern.
Mm-hmm. You don't even know.
Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Yeah, you don't even know, lady.
Did she know about the Dark Presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
For a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
I think I'm going to take a real fast break because ads are about to start in a minute on Twitch. It's been like 2 hours since I've stood up. And most importantly, I kind of have to pee. So I think I'll probably do that. I'll slam on some clips for the break.